Hello everyone, my name is Crow, and this is Uncharted Expeditions. This is episode 8. So we're starting off here in my small base that I created using the schematic cannon. We'll have a look at it from the outside here. So it's just a small kind of dome. It has an upper section and a lower section. So right now, it's structurally complete. But I've only cleared out the water on the lower part. But what we're doing now is we are going to head back to our small kind of temporary base. It's not quite moving day. That will happen eventually. But what I want to do is I want to take a look at what we got from our foray into the dimensional dungeons. I got a bunch of tin, silver, and nickel, and lead. So these are the thermal ores. And so that's going to kind of open up the next little part of this pack. And to start with that, I made a vacuumulator. I love these things. It's actually my preferred like picking up thing. So I made a vacuumulator, just a little bit of tin. And so what this will do is this will help for when I actually start using these bee nests to get honeycomb, because the bottle goes straight into your inventory, but the combs do not. So that comb right there went into here because it got picked up. But what I need to do now is I need to, do some more bee stuff. So to do that, I will need a little bit of this. I'm going to do this over here. I think what I'm going to do today is we're going to go into the Bumblezone. So the Bumblezone, let's see, I think I counted I need 23 canvas. Okay. So the Bumblezone, the way that you get there is you take a bee nest and you throw an ender pearl at it. And that's pretty much it. In this pack, you do have to be wearing a bee suit in order to get into the Bumblezone. It actually won't even let you. It does some kind of check when you first get there. And so it won't even let you enter unless you have unless you're wearing the bee suit. There is inside the Bumblezone some bee armor that you can get. Do I have any blocks? Maybe some building blocks here. Dirt is fine. And okay. So the faucet from supplementaries is a great way of, I think it actually tells you. Maybe it doesn't. But it tells you uh, the supplementaries faucet can transfer fluids between tanks. You can't use like a bucket to fill this tank manually. You do have to use something else. And so I have the item drain go straight in there. This can hold quite a bit of fluid. And so the spout is just taking that honey and squirting it onto the canvas. Nine more. All right. Okay, so I do have some stuff here. In order to go into the Bumblezone, like I said, you need the beekeeper boots. However, I wanted to find out if this is mending. Yeah, so it doesn't it doesn't maintain any of the enchants. So I'll just use the garbage stuff here. All right. All right, so at this point, that I should be able to get into the Bumblezone, no problem. I have my dragon around here somewhere that I can fly in there, and then I have also my elytra as well. Let me just make sure I have some paper. There's like a lot of walking around, or sorry, a lot of flying that needs to happen in the Bumblezone. Okay, I got a stack of paper and a stack of gunpowder. Great. I'm going to try and use my dragon as much as possible. We'll kind of go from there. Another thing I need to do is I need to make sure I have shears. I need a water bucket, and then I also need to have 2 empty buckets. One of the reasons I need to go to the Bumblezone in the first place is I need to get sugar water. Sugar water is just like regular water where you can make an infinite source of it. So I'll need at least 2 buckets to kind of be useful, I guess. Okay. And then last but not least, I'm not sure I am going to need a waystone to get to the Bumblezone. You know, I'll tell you what, I have a sandy waystone because hopefully I can get to the queen in the Bumblezone, and I'll need to put a waystone at the queen. So that makes sense. And pretty sure there's no... Do I have an axe? I must have an axe. I do have... I got a couple axes, okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, step 1 complete. So the bees in this dimension are just like regular bees. They are friendly. However, they get upset at when you do things like break honey blocks, break brood blocks. I don't know if they're going to get upset if I break a honey brood block or an empty one, but we'll see. I think I have a lead. I need a lead here too. Okay. Um, okay, so that's the honeycomb brood block. And these are the honey blocks. So if I break it, then I get a debuff called Wrath of the Hive, and basically all the bees hate me and they spawn crazy fast, and it's a real bad it's a real bad day. So okay, so I got sugar water, that's something that needs to happen. And then another thing that I need to get from this dimension is a sniffer egg. So let me put this guy away for now. So I'm looking to use my brush and to do a little bit of like archaeology. I should be able to like pollen puffs. What do I use pollen puffs for? Oh, oh okay. That's interesting. So I can like hide from bees by getting into a big pile of pollen. Okay. But what I'm looking for is... I'll have to go up there to check it out. Those planks up there is what I'm looking for, is the those waxed planks or whatever. They're the beeswax planks. Yeah, let me throw on my elytra. And I'm looking for a suspicious... Oh, here it is. Here's one, I think. I'm looking for these piles when they're... It's kind of like snow, where it's like, you know, like carpet. Like, this is not a full pile, but this is a full block. This is what I'm looking for. You see, you can see the treasure, or the not the treasure. You can see the difference. Oh, hi. Okay, sniffer egg. This was absolutely what I was looking for. Let's look at the quest. So remember, in this pack, as soon as you enter a new dimension, it gives you another quest. Okay, so I can I can now go to the primordial caves once I hatch the sniffer egg. Gingerbread. Now that I have the sugar water, I can get into the white chocolate casings. Down here is what I need to do this. And this right here is the quest line for the bee queen. Up here, okay. So this flower is what it mentioned in the other quest here. This is how you enchant. I'm not sure exactly the best way to go about enchanting with those things. My understanding is that it's very resource intensive, because you have to like fill you have to like fill the flower up with like expensive things. These things are nice because like a lot of these flowers you can't really find except in like specific biomes. So I mean, it's absolutely worth it to come over here and grab some of these weird little flowers. Alright, I don't think there's any loot in these guys. There's some more of that glistering crystal. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue heading south. The whole this whole place is made up of like basically these canyons between like walls, like massive walls of beehives and honeycombs. So I'm just gonna basically start heading down one of these canyons, and we'll see where that takes us. Okay, so I came across this little structure here. It's like some kind of honey like hive or something like that. All right. Oh, and the honey slimes, apparently you can breed them, which is kind of cool. You can also, if you notice that that honey slime was yellow, if you right click on him with a bottle, you like strip off the honey, and then I think I'll do it right here. All right, I see. And then he becomes just like a regular slime. And then his children just are regular slimes as well. So it's kind of cool. Something to note is that these honey blocks, just like vanilla honey blocks, they are like a one-shot hit. So you got to be really careful because breaking those honey blocks will cause the hive to get all upset with you. It's like a little parkour thing. Almost feels cheaty because I have the double jump boots and an elytra. So I don't think that there's anything up there. Just this. These honey blocks are like so dangerous because they will just it's like running around breaking TNT, right? It takes like 1 second to do it, and then everything is real bad news. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna continue on. Um, I can. I got this mystery structure, so maybe I'll kind of head in that direction. I also have a regular compass, which will take me to a cell maze. And a cell maze is where I'm going to get like the bulk of like the armor and stuff. So we'll see. All right, I'll be back. So I was flying along looking for a cell maze, and I came across this guy, and it's a Smite 5. Um, what is this called? It's a trident, but it's um, a stinger. I'm not sure. A stinger spear, but I don't know. It's kind of cool. I think there's actually an achievement for like using killing the wither or killing the dragon with using one of those things. So it's kind of cool. All right, continuing on with the cell maze. This is a cute little guy. Interesting. I mean, not much here. I guess I'll take the bee bread because, oh, a honey bucket. That's actually kind of nice. And then a bee cannon. Oh, Okay, apparently I can load the bees into a cannon. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Okay, this is the cell maze. It's kind of weird that it spawned above ground. I've usually seen them underground. I got two more of these spears. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to just quickly make sure that everything is good to go here. I need to have the bee bread and honey bottles available. Maybe I will put on the bee suit. Okay, so they are upset with me. And now they love me. Okay, but I need to hurry because as soon as that buff wears off, then they're gonna hate me again. So I really gotta rock and roll. Throne pillar. Okay, that's for sure a definite gotta have it. Yeah, I probably should put back on my elytra because I can't really navigate too well without my double jump and my elytra. Oh, okay. This, I think, is where I need to be. Okay. Alright, so this is a full armor stand of the bee stuff. Oh, bee bread. Hmm. I'm gonna head to the throne pillar, and that's gonna be where I pick off again, or where I pick up again. So I'll be back. Let me. Okay, and it looks like I'm here. I actually was flying along and I found this a ton of these ancient wax things. And the unfortunate thing about them is that when you land on them, you get all these debuffs: mining fatigue, slowness, weakness 3. Um, and then when you leave them, you you know It's not like the Elder Guardians where it's a long time. These each are just like really, really short lived. However, I discovered that it's based upon the wax themselves. You step on the wax, you get hit with it. But if you were to stand on basically anything else, then it goes away. So just good information to have. Um, if you did want to, I guess, hop on and harvest something, then you can do so. I don't think I can harvest this stuff yet. It's like unbreakable until you have like the power of the hive or something like that. Yeah, you gotta be friends with the queen bee. But queen bee is in this here, right here. This is the throne pillar. And here we are. So she's by default friendly with you. But she does have these guys right here. All right. And there's not a lot of room in here, so I'll drop it out here. All right. And first things first is we loot. We loot. And you do have, she gives you the mining fatigue effect. This purple stuff is royal jelly. That's what we're really interested in here. And we can get some of that for free. Okay. What you can do though is in order to start trading with her, then you can toss her things. I think she accepts it, yes. I think you can right click on it as well. Can you? Yes. Yes, you can. She loves that stuff. Oh, yes. Okay, she does. Okay, she doesn't like the honey crystals. What about honeycomb? Oh, you like honeycomb blocks. Great. Oh, she does not like that. You like candles? You do like candles. You give me a different color candle. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go through and I'm just going to give her a bunch of stuff. You like pollen? I feel like you don't like pollen. Um, but I'm just going to give her a bunch of stuff. I'm going to focus mainly on the honeybee equipment because I want a bunch of this. I want a bunch of this windy air. It's useful for windmill sails, as well as I think that's it actually. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to figure out a renewable source of. Can I make this? Okay, so the bee cannon is a renewable source of the windy air because I can craft a bee cannon. Just need the stone and cobblestone and gunpowder. Okay, so that's good if I become desperate for it. Um, all right. Well, I think that's it for today. We did a ton of work today. We are pretty much done with the bees, as far as I can tell. We might have to come in here for kind of like bits and bobs. Um, Between episodes, I'll finish this out where I basically open up the path of the bees. And then every time I do one of these things like craft 12 bee nests, or kill spiders, or hit things with pollen puffs, I'll get basically credit towards those things, and then I believe I get it through um, yeah. So these are the same things. So these are achievements, and so I'll actually get credit for these things and then get closer to the essence of the bees. That will let me not have the mining fatigue and everything. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave any comments or tips or tricks or anything like that below. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.